It's fine.
How are you?
Oh, okay. How are you?
Not too bad.
That's fantastic.
Just had a good lunch, spent some time on somebody else's panel, and just kind of chilled out there. And...
Oh, fantastic. Crystal is making food.
Awesome. I made salmon wraps for lunch.
Salmon wraps?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know fish could actually even speak. Never mind wrap. Gotcha.
Hello, Dave Larson. Welcome. Wait, Dave comes in with Joseph's line. I'm confused. Oh, there's Mr. Mike. Hey, what's up?
Not much. Hey, mister.
I figure I don't need to ask people to do silly shit since I'm sending the invites out, you know?
Yeah.
So.
No, I just do silly shit normally.
Right?
You don't say. I couldn't tell. I know, Mike.
Pretty good.
Fantastic.
I wonder when the old guy bring my 4H to plywood over. I don't know. My mind is going crazy. I gotta move stuff.
Mike, we need to hook up and hang out so that you're on my account so that I can link with you on my account.
Oh, I thought we did that with Anthony already.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, I think so.
I
got one from each of you.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Whoops.
Hey, Dave. How you doing?
Oh, hey, trimmed Cody's nails today.
Oh, yeah, there you are. Okay. Hey, Christy. Hey, B-Wizzle. I guess we are hooked up.
B-Wizzle?
And Justin, if you go on to Ken's hangout, there's a hangout between him, you, and me.
Yeah.
And if you answer it, he can back out, and then we'll be hooked on my hangouts.
Oh.
And then I can send you a link directly to, there we go.
Yeah, a couple years ago, I bought a dog clipper off Amazon. It's a Boschel, #1 rated. We lost it. It's right where it's supposed to be, though.
I got your Captain Kangaroo right here, buddy.
I used to watch him all the time.
I did too.
All right.
When I caught my hand on fire with a little kid, the very next the day before, he had the stop, drop, and roll episode. If you catch on fire, stop and roll.
I really thought I would use stop, drop, and roll a whole lot more as an adult.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to, but I actually did get to use stop, drop, and roll a couple of times.
Ooh.
Well,
I've never
bread bag on fire on my hand. So what did I do with it? I rolled it in the dirt.
Yep. B-Wizzle, it was cut off. Somebody reported it for no fucking reason. So, just because they wanted to be an ass, so.
I have an account on this very liberal site, and they took down all but 2 of my pictures for some strange reason, and those 2 pictures do not have any kind of advertising or anything in the background, like no products, like no household items or anything, and it doesn't have me, flipping the bird anywhere. So I went back into my account today, and I saw that, and I'm like, they completely destroyed my freaking photo album.
Wow.
Damn it. So I uploaded a picture of me flipping the bird, and then I deleted the other 2 pictures that they didn't delete. And then I uploaded another picture of me flipping the bird. So the only 2 pictures that are on there are me flipping the bird. So if they have a problem with either one of those, my account will no longer have a picture.
Funny.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm
Be
done.
Weasel, if you're ever on my stream and they shut me down, just check back, because within 5 minutes I will come back up, because I will not let that bullshit stand. I will come back.
Hey, Donna.
Hey, Donna. Hang on, I gotta let the dog in.
Hey, Donna, how you doing?
I'm gonna roll a cigarette. I've been having trouble rolling cigarettes today and yesterday, the day before.
What is that?
Hey, Seth.
Short strokes. I don't know what the cause of that is. Like Susan was having. Remember when you were having them troubles with your electric machine?
Yeah.
I'm having it with my lever machine.
Um,
I'm not overpacking.
is your tobacco moist enough?
Probably not.
If you pick it up and it feels a little bit crunchy, you need to throw like a wet paper towel in there, and then just close it up. And even like if I forget to close my bag and it's crunchy the next morning, I throw the wet paper towel in, close it up, and open a new bag, and then just put my humidifier in the new bag and go back to using the old bag like 24 hours later, and it's fine.
Yeah.
I tell you
I
this,
haven't had
Mike.
to do that for a long time.
If you have problems with tobacco that doesn't have enough moisture in it, and you want to avoid the freaking the ignominy of moldiness and hold on, and freaking like just blah flavor that can incur, I recommend that you put in some fruit.
Like apple.
Fruit is really good.
Wrap up fruit, like a couple of slices of whatever fruit you like, or some berries or something like that, and put them in the freaking tobacco, wrapped up in a paper towel or something that will release the moistures and the freaking whatever. Not a lot of paper towel, just enough to cover it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then freaking like throw that in there, and it actually it imparts some nice flavors. Or you could use something disposable that you're not going to freaking care about, like prunes. Prunes are cheap, and they will impart a lot of moisture to the freaking to the tobacco. And tobacco oftentimes has a prune flavor to it anyway.
Yep.
They use that as additive flavor. They use prune juice, prune extract, prune oleo, and prune resin.
Well, welcome, Lisa. Good to see you again.
I have that list of 1,000 things they put in cigarettes that you didn't know that they put in cigarettes.
Yeah.
It was a gimmick that Natural American Spirit was using back in the day.
My grandpa used to smoke a pipe. You know what he'd pour in his tobacco? A little bit of brandy. He loved that stuff.
My grandpa used to put vodka in his chew to keep it moist.
Yeah. Brandy's nice. Cherries. Cherries are nice. But like not like fresh cherries, but like a dried cherry, Throw those in it. Peaches.
One thing I cannot drink is blackberry brandy. It's something.
If you get some like dried peaches, not dehydrated, but like stuff that's like the consistency of a prune or a raisin. Those.
If you're a carnivore, you can put meat in there.
Yes, go ahead and throw some freaking some nice jerky in there with your freaking with your tobacco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, maybe I told you this yesterday. I was trying to think of Blissful Belly. That's what the vet told us to get him for food. It's from Blue Mountains. Blue Buffalo has it.
I need to go wake up Nightbot. What the hell?
Yeah. But yeah. She couldn't find it at Mounds, but I sat down at my computer and I got a commercial for Petco. They have it. Amazing.
Hey Seth, how you doing?
Google knows what's going on. Yeah.
Hey, Donna, what's up? I'm catching up with chat.
Dave, I don't know if I have a command for you. Let me fix that. Hold on.
Be a pineapple. Pineapple makes my mouth itch. The roof of my mouth.
A pineapple. Be a pineapple.
I like pineapple, but it makes the roof of my mouth itch. Don't know why.
You're allergic to it.
Be the first thing.
It's a mild allergy, but you're allergic to it.
Ah. Okay, it makes sense. Ah, and then I put my tongue on the roof of my mouth. Now it itches. Do you ever do that?
Yep.
Roof of your mouth? You get itchy to the roof of your mouth? That'd be crazy. By the way, happy birthday.
That's coming up on Friday.
Yeah. I'll say that every day until Friday. That's just how I am.
Smoke weed.
Try it again.
Yeah. I wish I could.
Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Lissy, how you doing?
Dave, try it again.
All right.
Well, that's right. I gotta wait like a minute and a half for him to get it because he's on.
Wow, we just got some nasty thunder.
Oh, Dave says I accidentally got a pineapple up my butt. I don't want to know how you accidentally got a pineapple up your butt.
Which way do you insert it?
Yeah, I don't believe that it was accidental, Dave.
Oh, you got to put the exclamation point right next to your name. No space.
Yeah.
I don't believe that you put it there on purpose, but somebody else maybe.
Well, I don't want to tell this story. I'm not gonna. It has something to do with trouble hooks. Trouble hooks. You know, triple hooks.
Yes, we still don't know how a man taking a shower with his dog got a jar stuck in his butt.
Well, a man in Milwaukee apparently got a light bulb stuck in his butt too.
Yes.
Holy hell.
Page of our paper.
Right, Dave? Rip Nightbot. What the hell is going on with Nightbot?
So what was the name of that site? It was up on the internet years and years ago. It was called what'sinmybutt.com or something like that. And it was all x-rays of things that had been like stuck in people's asses. That's
wow.
It. Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't get into the gory details of when like how, but things like screwdrivers,
why?
marital aids,
screwdriver up there.
Marital aids,
Yeah,
battery powered ones. A jar.
Okay.
Oh, scissors. That was one of my favorites. Scissors.
Why? I don't understand.
Wow.
Maybe they had they were trying to trim their butt hairs and they slipped.
That's a hell of a slip.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of butts, I was just chatting with my biker lady friend one time. This is years ago, and as a joke, she found a website for butt plug kit, and sent me the link, and I couldn't stop laughing. 1/4 inch to 6 inches.
The biggest, the first butt plug I ever saw in my life was the biggest, and it was literally this big around at the base.
How the hell?
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't a decoration?
Yeah.
It came in like 6 different sizes, and that was the biggest one.
Or a lamp?
I didn't see a pull cord. And my Nightbot is, I need GAFA to fix my Nightbot. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Oh, boy.
Does somebody have Cyndy's link for PayPal that would be willing to play my Nightbot for a while until I can figure out what's wrong with it?
Hey, Lisa, how you doing? Good to see you.
I'm reading. I got my regular Forrest Gump hat on today. Figure maybe I got so many hats. I could have a hat store. I'll have to show you the pile of them. I used to have more. Some of them were farmers' hats.
Well, they actually have racks that like hang on the back of, say, a bedroom door, and they have like little things that you can actually. I think it fits like 5 hats across, and I think my dad's had 20 rows down.
Wow.
So it's like 100 hats on the back of a door. You got a lot of doors in your house, you know?
Yeah. You know what I want the most is a straw hat for mowing and the Indiana Jones fedora. I would wear that thing everywhere. I wouldn't wear the whip though. Because
Dave, if you have her link, you're modded, so you should be able to put it in, or somebody. It's if you go to her PayPal, you should be able to see her link, and you just type, because it'll just say like, well, hang on, I know what it is. I'll just type it in there, and then if somebody wants to copy it and keep it going. PayPal.me/Cyndy Lopez 1959. I believe this is it. If somebody wants to, yeah, okay. Lisa got it. So anyway, the reason we're putting that in the chat is because this is my birthday week, and no, I don't expect gifts, but if you feel like slipping something my way, send it to Cyndy's way. She still has another brain surgery coming up. She's got to pay for that. She's got to pay, her light bill and her water bill and groceries and all that stuff. And, we did that auction, and that was great, but I know she needs a heck of a lot more than that. And so if we can send some more of that her way, that would be fantastic. That would be the best gift anybody could give me, would be to help one of our family members. So, just hit up that link. And if anybody is able to just kind of randomly drop that in the chat, I would be really appreciative.
I have a wrench here.
Yeah, you should. I think you do.
It does.
Yeah. I thought I wrenched you. That sounded kind of interesting. I've heard of wrenching your back.
I do that a lot.
Get your man out of the gutter. She said wrench, not peg.
Well, want to see something fucking funny?
It said peg on it.
Yeah, my mom's name.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Peggy. They wrote
Hello,
Peggy.
Nick.
They didn't have a clue.
Hello.
Look at how long his toe is.
Awesome, Donna. I'm glad to hear that. I mean, I'm not glad that she's not sounding good, but I'm glad you got to talk to her and make her laugh and all that kind of stuff. That's really important.
Good thing.
Good to see you, Nick.
Yep. How are you, Nick?
Hey, Susie, you want to rephrase your last comment before I come in?
No, go ahead. I'll just let you have at it, buddy.
No, because you got people like me with a really dirty mind, and you said if you want to slip me something, you can slip it to Cyndy instead.
Oh, Nick.
Hey, Nick, that's between you and Cyndy. Well, I'm not interested, so I'm passing it on to somebody else. What the fuck?
What are you saying that? What's the matter, Mike?
What? Listen there, mister.
Wait.
How you doing? No, it's taping that up.
Oh, no, what are you going, oh no, Nick, for?
Oh, you blow my mind every day. Every time you ask. It's okay. I'm used to it.
Oh, I get a lot worse than this, Mike.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Hey, Cooking Green, welcome.
Yeah.
What's
I
up,
find
Green
it pretty
Bastard?
funny.
How you doing?
It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah, I might be hilarious, but you're fucking ugly.
Yeah, well, I'm aware of that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Donna.
You're right, Donna, how are you?
Anyway, Susan, we clipped his
Yeah.
nails today. I don't know if you know about nail clippers, but I bought some Bochel's or whatever they're called, #1 rated clipper, and we lost him. We finally found him today. So he's getting his toenails caught in the kitchen, the throw rug in the kitchen in front of the sink. He gets some toenails caught in the. Then he just stands there until somebody lets him loose. So
I made an appointment for Spike to get his nails trimmed. Actually, more like cut a whole shitload off of them on Thursday, because I physically, in order to use just a clippers, you've got to do it quick, and I don't have the hand strength anymore to do it properly, and I don't want to hurt him, and they've gotten really long really fast, and so I'm going to take them in, drop them off, go next door to the tobacco shop while they're clipping them, so he does not associate me with it at all. And I'll go back and rescue him from the evil people that messed with his toenails, and we'll be good. And and then I'll take him back 3 weeks later, and they'll just keep doing them a little bit at a time.
You know what dogs actually don't mind, and some dogs love it, is the freaking the nail filer.
The Dremel.
They like that. They like that way better. And there's one that's like specifically designed for dogs. It's an attachment that you either put on a rotary tool or on an existing nail trimmer or whatever. And one of the rotary ones, and it files the nail instead of clipping it, because it puts pressure on the freaking nail and it freaking hurts their paw, and their paws are super sensitive on purpose. That's by nature.
Yeah.
You know, they need to, because they don't have grasping thumbs. They kind of need to know more about their environment, so they're temperature sensitive and they're actually touch sensitive as well. So, But anyway, I seen my aunt's dog was having a problem with that, and I'm like, why do you use that? Take your dog to the groomer and freaking, like, if you're there only to get the nails trimmed, they won't even charge you that much money, like $5 or $10 maybe.
$10.
Yeah, something like that. And freaking, I think back in the day it was only like $5. You know, like
when I was working as a bather, it was $5.
Yeah, but I mean, I told her that, and freaking, she went to have it done, and her dog sat there and did nothing. He just sat there, and he was just like, with his paws, you know, just like.
I know.
His paws were there, and the freaking person came up, and they were like, and he went like this. The dog went like this, sniffed it a little bit, and then freaking sat there, polite, well mannered, and did nothing. He just sat there and let the person freaking go at his nails, and then as soon as she was done, he licked his nail a couple of times. He looked at her, he licked her hand, and then he freaking like ran around the store like a madman.
I can tell you from experience that if the owner drops the dog off and leaves the building, leaves the dog's site, 9 times out of 10, they are absolute angels. If the owner is there, they will throw a fit.
Oh.
So when I take Spike on Thursday, I'm literally going to just hand him over and leave.
Yeah, but when I've
Yeah.
tried that with my ex-girlfriend, she's been an absolute bitch when I've left her in the shower.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I love it.
That's nice.
That is awesome. It worked so well.
Oh my god! I just got home
That's
from
awesome.
work and I pulled it out of the mailbox. I was like, "Oh, I know what this is." I just got home and I got the link earlier. And I came in. I was on the phone with my wife, and I was like, "Oh my god, I got this fucking great mask." And she's like, "Well, let me see it." I was like, "Well, I got to do an unboxing video." She's like, "You can put it back in the envelope and redo it." I'm like, "Yeah, that's true. Fuck it." So I opened it up and showed it to her. She's like, "What the fuck is that?"
And the lips
I was like, "I don't know, but I gotta go get on a live stream and say hi real quick." Oh my god!
Oh, that looks awesome. Oh my god.
This thing is amazing. All right, thank you very much. This is the best thing I think I've ever
That's
gotten
really
from
cool.
anybody.
Oh, you are so welcome, Tony.
That is amazing. Captain Jerk, your sticker is a close second, just so you know. It smells like pickles. It's the weirdest
Just
thing.
so
I took it out and I put it on. I'm like, it's pickles. It smells like pickles.
Just so y'all know, that's Ken's face
Oh.
and beard on that.
Isn't that awesome? Look at this.
Yeah.
I'll get a close up on it. Look at that, huh? Oh,
It looks just like it.
beautiful.
Ken thought it was going to be too small as far as the picture, but it seems to be pretty much just right.
Hey, listen, I got to go sell booze tomorrow, and I'm wearing that son of a bitch tomorrow when I go to work.
That's awesome. That's
That's
awesome.
great.
I'm wearing that tomorrow. Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh, that's
that's
hilarious. I
awesome,
love it.
Tony.
You
Oh,
get some
God.
asshole come in the door. Why don't you have a mask on? I am wearing a mask, mister.
Yeah, right.
My
I can't
friend
wait.
was working at the UPS store when I went to mail that,
Uh-huh.
and he's always curious about what I'm mailing because I mail some weird shit, and so he goes, "Okay, what do you got this time?" So I showed him. He about peed himself laughing.
I mean, I'm still in my work clothes. I literally got here like 12 minutes ago. I fed the dog and the cat. I went to the mailbox. I came back. I talked to my wife while the dog was up. While I walked the dog out in the yard, so good shit. And I came in and opened up the thing and showed it to her. And then she's like, "I gotta get the kids in the tub." And I'm like, "I gotta get on this stream. I got a StreamYard link. I gotta go." And she's like, "I thought you had stuff to do around the house." I go, "I'll get it done. I gotta at least go say hi. This is nuts. It's fucking crazy."
Oh,
I
that's
love
awesome.
Absolutely love it. Oh my god.
It turned out even better than I thought it was going to.
God, you know what? Like, I'm gonna wear it tomorrow for sure, but I can't wait to show up on other people's streams with it on. Like, that's what I'm really excited about, is just fucking with people.
It's weird because it's like your eyes and Ken's beard.
Oh my gosh. How is everybody? Jerk, how you doing? You look like you're in pain. You all right, buddy?
Well, I'm fine.
Hurting? Yeah?
Yeah.
Good to see everybody. I'm sorry I came in and tore into your conversation so quickly. I was just laughing so fucking hard I couldn't help it.
That's fine. That was fantastic. I'm surprised.
Squirrel.
I mailed that on Saturday, and it got
Wow.
to you already.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, it's
that
crazy,
was,
right?
I've
What's up next?
I've mailed stuff to Dreams in
Fuck
Colorado. It takes a week.
Well, fuck you
I
too.
find
man.
that
Good to see
stuff
you, buddy.
gets here a lot quicker during the pandemic than it did before the pandemic.
It's weird. Like, Amazon and eBay shit takes longer because they are prioritizing medical supplies, so everything else is sitting behind. But anything else, you're absolutely right. Like, my wife's been out of town for 10 days. I checked the mail twice. We have a very small stack of mail. So much less shit traveling. You know, people want the people that produce the little newspapers and stuff with all the ads and everything. They've all gone offline. It costs a lot of money to produce them, and people don't want to touch stuff. That's the big thing. The bills are still coming, but everything else is kind of dying down. You know?
All those ads are for places that are like shut down or minimally open, and
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, it's nuts.
Dude, we get just as much spam in them freaking mailboxes as we ever did.
Really?
There's been no slowdown.
You know, they're probably like, they're going on, they're like, "No, we're not going to overload this guy. We're not going to overload this guy. Like, this guy's a fucking jerk. Throw some extra in there." Is that my
No,
buddy?
we get the same amount of spam we ever did.
Oh,
Whoop, excuse me.
burnt up.
I'm going to see if I can get Ken to hop on here real quick.
Look at Beck on the nail clipper thing. He laid there and liked it. And
Yep.
and they're the scissors type, not the crappy type, you know.
Hang on, I'll be back.
All right.
All right.
They're sharp. They're stainless steel. So
I got another package 2 days ago from another YouTuber, Susan, and I'll have you know that I haven't opened it yet because I told him I would record it when I opened it, and I'm going to open it tonight because I know there's snacks in here. It's from Dan at K&D, from K&D Scrapping, but I just haven't had a chance to. I was like, oh, I want to record it, and I spent hours last night. I came home from my buddy's house, and I was like, I need to figure out how to do the picture-in-picture reaction video gimmick on OBS. I can put the video up, put myself in the corner, but I can't control the video. I need to be able to stop it and start it and stop it and start it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Way to do it.
Huh?
I've seen people do it. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah, I know. I just got to figure. I was watching videos last night, and I don't know. It's not. I'll tell you what. When I do figure it out, I'm gonna put a very simple video together and say this is how you fucking do it. Because everybody else is like, first you want to go in and move all these settings and blah blah blah. And then I was talking to a guy last night. He's like, you don't have to adjust anything in your settings. You just have to set it up right. He said I'd have to look at it because it's been years since I've done it. I was like, I'll figure it out. But man, these people would just they jerk you around for 20 minutes so they can get a long video out of the freaking gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I made the few videos that I did, my card thing that I got in there that came with XSplit, right? So I had XSplit and I had OBS already downloaded.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out OBS at all. But XSplit seemed really easy, so I made all them. I couldn't add it though. I just don't know how to add it.
Jimmy uses XSplit, and he told me to give that a whirl. And I tried, and I can use it with OBS, but I have another program. It doesn't either way. I got all that part. The virtual camera thing, I've got it down. It's done. I got it.
Yeah.
And I've recorded videos. I did my whiskey reviews and everything. I did all that through OBS. It worked fine. It's being able to put a video up and put myself in the corner of the video and then being able to control the video and stop it so it can hear me. You know what I mean? Like that whole thing is weird. And then I even tried to do it where it was like, well, what if I just let it play and I just do it? Because somebody sent me a series of disgusting videos and they want me to watch them and react to them. And I said, okay, I'll do it, but I got to figure out how. But even if I try watching it through, I can't, when I talk, it mutes down the video or the video goes over me. So I need to be able to stop it and talk,
Yeah.
Because even if I'm at a different level when I stop and talk, I can fix all that in editing. That's fine. I'll just adjust it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know nothing about none of that. I was good at racing at one point, sliding around corners and stuff. I got a wheel right here, by the way. I'm like, I put all my videos on private now.
Why? Just
the kid thing. They're made before the kid thing.
Oh.
Man.
The kid thing.
I don't know how to do anything anymore. So
I see so many people now. I go to their channels, I read the about section. The first thing in the about section is, "We are not for kids. We are not a kids channel." Blah 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 blah. I'm like, you realize how worthless that is? It's worthless. Putting that in your about section, all it does is screw your channel up. Because the algorithm looks at the first 200 characters in your about section, and it uses that in search terms. So when somebody wants to search for something, it looks at all these different channels, and then it looks at the first 200 characters in there to try to find out if it's worth producing this in front of the person or not. So when you're putting all this crap up about I'm not for children and everything else, not only are you screwing up your channel, but it means nothing. It's like the people that regurgitate the crap on Facebook that says, as of today, I don't give Facebook any right to use my pictures, my videos. Hey, go fuck yourself. You gave them that right when you signed up. You clicked, I agree to the terms and services. Same thing with this platform. As soon as you click that, they have the right to any of your shit. So, sorry, but you're done. If they decide you're for kids, it doesn't matter if you say you're not for kids. If they decide that you're for kids, they're marking you for kids and you're done. You look at Lissy Ann kept trying to put a video up the other day, and she couldn't because they kept shutting the comments off saying it was for kids. She's like, what am I doing? You just got to swear a little more. They've never marked one of mine for kids. All I get is the things that say, hey, we're going to move your video up to only for adults.
Thank you, Joe.
Here's something hilarious. My one streamer lady friend, somebody's been stealing her pictures. And she goes, if you're going to steal my pictures, at least, she put this in Twitter, if you're going to steal my pictures, at least pick a good one. And she put a good one up with her and a bustier. She's an ex-Marine, so she's pretty funny.
So I had no idea who was on, what was going on. I just knew I had a link. So I just pulled up the chat just now, and I saw, is it your birthday?
On Friday. I'm actually doing, I'm going to drop the link right now. It's my birthday week. My birthday's on Friday. And for my birthday, I'm just asking, instead of, sending me something or, whatever, if anybody feels like it, if they would donate to Cyndy Lopez's PayPal, because she has a crap ton of medical bills and, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just asking that people donate to her instead. And if I can get this stupid link in there. Oh, holy hell.
I see it in the chat now. I see Captain Jerk's been dropping it. Lisa's been dropping it.
Yeah, and I'm trying to actually paste it, and it won't frickin' let me do it. There it goes. Okay, there we go. There is the link to Cyndy Lopez. If y'all want to give me a gift, send something to Cyndy. And I got to do this. Make Tony big again.
Let me straighten this thing out. There we go. How do I look? I think I look like an Ewok.
You look very handsome today. What'd you change?
I look damn good, brother. Damn good.
You look handsome as hell today.
I hit the Johnny Quest mouth.
I fucking love
You had one with a cigarette in your mouth.
I feel like the fucking lady that went in the store and bought the Chewbacca mask. And she can't stop laughing at herself. That's what I feel like with this fucking thing on. I told Lisa the two craziest things. First, it smells like pickles, which is really it's okay. It's okay because I like pickles. The second thing is I'm wearing this to work tomorrow. I'm going to go on sales calls at liquor stores with this thing on. And this thing is staying right next to my desk because when I get on other people's live streams, I'm throwing this fucker on when I first launch in there. I'm telling you. It's glorious.
It's really cool because when it actually adjusts where your mouth is, the lips move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, man. That's awesome. You guys, I love you guys. They're awesome. Thank you so much. That's like
that's like totally worth it. Just seeing you in it, so freaking funny that. Oh my god!
Are you saying that I look funny, Susan?
Oh.
No, what's funny is the mix of Tony's eyes and forehead and the top of his nose and then the bottom of your nose and the rest of your face. It makes an interesting mashup.
Oh my gosh. Hilarious. Oh.
I made ones for my parents that have their cat's snout on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got one that's got Chloe's snout and one that's got Spike's snout on it.
Yeah.
I saw one of them that you had on, and that's when I commented. I think you were on, you were showing up, and I was like, I need one of those with Ken's face on it.
That's where it
also,
started.
next thing I know, it's like, hey, guess what's coming? I'm like, no fucking way. I got a like a plain gray one that a friend of ours, their mother's been making them, and she made us just plain ones. And my wife, I found a place in town here that has like plain black cloth ones, and they're like $3 or $4. And I have a whole I'm out working every day, so I have a whole collection of masks. They're constantly going through the wash, you know. And my wife has a Cricut, and she's gonna get some of that iron-on material, and she's gonna put on this mask, and I'm gonna pick up a black one, and she's gonna put on there. They call me Squirrel, and I'm gonna wear those around. Yeah, why not?
Hey,
listen,
Joseph. Woo.
we're at the point where we're all stuck in this crap for a while. We might as well have some fun with it, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is the newest forced upon us fashion trend. Yeah, we might as well make it worth our while, you know? Have freaking fun.
I can't believe Teespring, and maybe they have. I just haven't looked in a while, but you know, I can't believe they're not offering masks. They may.
Thank you so much. I wear this to the hospital every time I go.
There you go.
Right on.
One of those stretch band ones.
She sent it to me.
It's got a filter and like a little. It looks like kind of, I don't know. It's some kind of fancy plastic thing on the side that makes it look all official and shit.
Is that one of the N95 rated ones?
No.
No, it looks like it is though. It's not.
It looks so
There's
fancy.
a charcoal filter in it though.
Yeah, there's a filter in it and everything. So yeah, I had extra ones and he needed one. So
it only took me 15 minutes to get that because of my fingers.
Oh yeah.
In the
Come on.
Yep. Those filters are a pain, but I'll tell you, Tony, that one that we sent you, if you don't wear the filters, every time you breathe in, it will literally suck up your nose and suffocate you.
Oh, no,
I speak from experience.
Oh my goodness. Filter in now.
Oh my god.
I was at the Dollar General, and a lady's coming out of the store. I go, "Where'd you get your mask?" And she goes, "I made it." It's like, "Oh, I gotta find some." She took it off her head and gave it to me.
Oh, right on.
I still got it. I haven't washed it yet.
Yep.
I found another one when I was at the tobacco store. It was like right next to her back wheel. I picked it up and put it in the car. I picked it up by the ear hole.
Yeah. And if you spray those down with alcohol that's higher than 65%, just spray them really good, douse them until they're soaked, and let them air dry. They're sanitized.
Yeah.
And then you throw them through the wash after that, just to clean them. Just to freshen them up, I mean, you know.
Exactly. Just take the filters out. Sanitize the filters separately, and do not put those through the wash, because the filters will kind of disintegrate in the wash.
I have plenty of alcohol.
I've been trying to find. We had gotten masks from a friend of ours that made them, and she gave us each a couple of the filters, same one that came with the one you sent me. And but I can't find those anywhere to buy them.
I haven't been able to find them. I don't know where the people that are making them find them. Nobody will give up their secrets. It's like some kind of secret government stash of filters. It's like, fuck you, I'll just put a couple layers of t-shirt material in there, do the same freaking thing.
Well, the girl that sent them to us said that the ones that she sent us, and they look just like this one that came with this. They're a little bit smaller than this, but it was a PM 2.5. It was the same thing, but just a little bit smaller. And she said that she bought them in a big pack. They're actually they work for the things, but they're actually vacuum filters. That's what they are. Yeah. So I've been looking at stores, and I keep asking. And I went to Walmart, and I was like, "Yeah, they're like these, you know, like these kind of like fucking like a car emblem shape. I don't even know." And I'm like, and they're like, "Yeah, we don't have any of those. We won't have those for forever. Everybody wants them." I was like, "Okay."
Tony, you're almost the same exact age as me, so I know you grew up in the same era as me. Do you remember when kids used to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all from our era, honestly. But my younger brother, who's 28, he does it all the time, and it drives me nuts.
And this was good enough to ward off even the raunchiest part, the freaking most freaking like flu-infected kid, that kid over in the corner just freaking leaking
like that all
every
time,
orifice, and we would be like.
I see people like that all the time. They walk in the store and they're like, "Oh shit, there's people in here." Yeah, I see it all the time. People walk in the store and then they realize there's other people in there, so they're like, "Oh, and they just pull their shirt up." Yeah, all the time.
Well, it literally stops if they cough or sneeze. It stops them from flying out past their person. You know, so
we hope
it's way better than nothing.
Well, that's it, you know, and it's like the people that are like, "Oh, no, I'm not wearing no fucking mask. You can't make me." It's like, that's awfully nice of you, selfish dick. I'm wearing a mask for you, but you can't wear one for me. Fuck
exactly.
You. I don't want to be wearing one either. I don't fucking – I think that, you know, the masks are semi-effective, but that's at best. But I'm doing it because I'm trying to make sure we're all doing our part so we can get back to fucking normal, you know?
Yeah.
For the Lord!
And that's the whole point of the mask is not to protect yourself. The point of the mask is to literally, like for me, I always have cold and flu symptoms. Like I have allergies and all that shit. So I don't know if I'm getting sick because I'm always sick. So for me, it's a matter of protecting everybody around me from whatever the hell I've got, you know? So.
Kevin, did you say for the horde?
For the horde.
For the horde.
Hey, Ken, how you doing?
But if death could save you from me.
For the masses.
Exactly Diablo, by the way.
How's your spine, bud?
Who are you talking to?
Ken.
Who? Oh, Ken.
Ken.
Oh, I get it.
You guys are all robotic. I was about ready to say I'm about ready to jump off of here because I can't understand shit.
How's your spine, bud?
Problem.
Being on a cell phone sucks.
Yeah.
How's your spine?
Oh, how your spine is.
Crooked like me.
Thank you, Susan.
Come on, Chloe.
Yep.
So Joseph Kroll. Woo! How you doing, bud? Joe Scandals. How you doing, Josie?
I have the Cro-Magnon neck. Because, like hunching forward, 'cause I'm tall. I got to hunch forward.
I got a little bit of that. I got a little bit of that going on, no doubt.
Yeah. Well, you know, my back's right here, and then my head goes forward and like this, you know.
Come on.
All right, Susan, I just got a text. You need to come
Okay.
check it out, please.
Oh, okay. I'll be right back, guys. Talk amongst yourselves.
I'm gonna go. You guys are so robotic. I can't understand you anyway. So.
All right, buddy. Be good, Ken.
All right, man.
See you,
Later.
man.
Come on, phone.
No, not and. More. A bit more.
It's just me.
If we speak like a robot, do you think he'll understand us?
Maybe.
That.
Talk really
Cyndy
fast.
has had a lot of.
Does it work backwards?
Oh, you ever play the White Album backwards?
No, I don't have a record player.
Oh, well, I did. Once Upon a Dime.
Yeah,
I
once
did.
upon a time, we all freaking did.
I still have one. Thank you very much.
Well, back when they went on,
I have two.
when I actually, in the 90s, when I actually got a real stereo, which I no longer have, but, you know, I hunted turntable down. I got it for $99, but you know how much the needle for it was? A Shure microphone needle? $256 for the needle.
Why did you pay that much for a freaking? Hold on.
Needle.
Mike, why did you pay that much for a record player when you probably could have got one for $15 at a tag sale?
Get up.
Yeah, well, this was the 90s, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Yeah,
Around here, this is New England, dude. We have freaking piles of everything. And if you can't find if you can't find one in that pile, there's something wrong with you.
It's funny. You can still find. I bought an old cabinet that had a bubble face TV in the bottom and a record player on top, and I found it was. I didn't buy it; it was free on the side of the road. It had a free sign on it. I put it in the back of my van a few years back, and I went to my buddy's house and we pulled it out in his driveway, and he ran an extension cord outside and we plugged it in, and it worked just fine. So I put it up on Craigslist and I got $250 for the fucking thing. And then it got harder and harder to find these cabinets. I was finding them for between $40 and $100 and flipping them for $250, $200 all the time. Now you can't find them. They're hard to find. But now they make the little ones, just a little suitcase and just opens up and it's a record player, you know? And those are like $40 or whatever. So you can get one. You know what you can't find is a fucking VCR. Good luck.
I have one.
I have one too.
Upstairs.
We have a friend of ours who had a bunch of movies, and she's like, "Do you want these?" I'm like, "Nah, we got a bunch of VHS movies. We got a bunch of fucking DVDs. We don't need any more movies." And she's like, "I can't do anything with them. My VCR broke." And I was like, "So go buy a VCR." She's like, "You can't buy a VCR anymore," because I had just gotten one 9 months before she said that. And when I got it for $48 at Walmart, and it's a VCR DVD combo. But once they stopped making those, now you're fucked. You can't find them anywhere. So
they don't make them
anymore. I'll tell you what. I got a 4-head Sony.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
Nice.
it's got editing capabilities on it. I think. Anyway, I have a 4-head Sony, and it's nice. I don't have the remote anymore, but I do have the player.
I gave away my VCR a couple years ago, along with about 150 VCR tapes, to a lady that literally, she didn't even have an antenna for over-the-air TVs, and she had grandkids who needed entertainment. And it was like, you know what? I'm up to Blu-ray already. I think I can get rid of my VHS.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so pissed at the way media has gone now, because now you can go buy the fucking Blu-ray, and some of them still come with the DVD, but almost everything nowadays, the best, cheapest way to buy it is on digital download, and that blows fucking donkeys because
But
you don't get to keep it. It's bullshit. Your fucking shit breaks and you move to another network or whatever. We had shit in Sarasota. We were on the Verizon network. And we had like 4 movies that we had bought that were on sale. We got them for like $7 a piece. You're screwed. What are you gonna do? You move?
No, I don't. I don't pay for any of that digital shit. No way.
We only did it because it was a special, and it was kids movies. It was Toy Story and shit like that. So we got it. My kids watched them 1,000 times. It was worth the $20 for the 4 movies. But I won't buy them anymore. There's no fucking way, you know.
But
I don't buy MP3s or MP4s. No way.
The one thing that I've discovered recently, I tried to find another Blu-ray, a smart Blu-ray player with streaming capabilities just the last month. And I was told by everywhere I looked that, including customer service at Amazon, you cannot find a streaming Blu-ray player for under $150 because everybody, because of COVID, has decided that streaming is the way to go. That's what they want for entertainment. Yeah. And so, because I bought my first streaming Blu-ray player for $45, and that was 4 years ago. And now I can't find anything for under $150. Chloe, no.
Oh, yeah, right over there in the box, they got an RCA home theater system.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well. Well, anyway, if anybody wants a freaking Sony 4-head VCR, we can talk.
$1,200. Do it. Hey man, when the money gets tight, put that fucker on Craigslist for like $600. You never know. Somebody might buy it.
Yeah.
Right.
I couldn't figure out.
Boy. Listen, I wanted to come on and say hi to everybody and show you the mask, but I gotta go. My wife and kids come home tomorrow. I got a bunch of shit to do around the house, just some tidying up and stuff. I gotta make dinner still. I gotta get out of these fucking clothes. I may be back. I probably will be back later at some point, but I gotta get comfortable and get the house cleaned up.
Well, thank you for
guys.
coming.
Have a great night.
Good.
Susan, Ken, thank you so much for the mask. I absolutely love it. And I will try to get some good pictures or footage of me wearing it out in society and showing it off.
Awesome.
All right. See you guys. Be good. Have a good night.
See you, Tony.
Later.
This is your skull.
This is my skull.
Right on.
Yeah.
But I got it for you.
That mask turned out even better than I thought it would. That was freaking hilarious.
I love it when the lips move. What's it adjust to where his mouth is?
I forgot to tell him to freaking watch for a package. Damn it. Oh well.
I can let him know if you don't have any other way to get a hold of him.
No, I'm on Hangouts with him. I'll just freaking bug him. I'll just bug him there.
I'm down to my last crumbs again. Oh, jeez. What am I going to do now? I guess I'll have to quit. Oh, that's not going.
That keeps buttering me up, telling me I look young. I'm trying to figure out what he wants. Thank you, Seth.
Oh. You look about 30.
What's that?
You look about 30 to me.
Oh, what the hell? Thank you. I haven't been 30 in 17 years.
Yeah. But, I used to be really, when I was a young guy, I was really spot on with guessing people's ages.
Yep.
I'm off now.
Well, and I do have an advantage. My birth mom, when she's not really overweight, looks way young. People mistake us for sisters. So, I mean, when I met her when I was 28 and she was whatever 17 years older than 28 is, we went to get pictures taken together, and literally people kept asking us if we were sisters. She introduced me to people at her work, and they did not believe I was her daughter. They didn't believe she was old enough to have a 28-year-old daughter. So I have young genes. It does run in my family. All of my relatives don't look, except for the men, because we're Irish, and all the men in my family look like old leprechauns with freaking beards, and they're all under 5'4". It's pretty funny. My family reunion is like a little people convention.
I've known a lot of guys that look just like that over the years.
It's weird because I'm 61 and I have no wrinkles. Look, no wrinkles at all.
Oh,
Yeah,
I wonder if you were 61.
Yeah, you might not have any wrinkles visible to YouTube.
Yeah.
I would have put you at about 50, Mike. Maybe 55 at most, but not 61.
Yeah. I've always looked, well, when I was young, I looked older than my age, and now I'm looking younger than my age. I was going to the bar when I was like 16, 17, getting away with it. Nobody carded me.
Yeah.
Until on my 18th birthday, I let it slip. Today's my birthday. How old are you? 18. 2 years. You know what they gave me? They said, don't do that again. I was like, well, they gave me a flaming Jesus, and I spilled it all over myself. It was lit.
What the fuck?
I almost burned the place down.
I'm about to start calling you what the fuck, Mike. We've already got one of those.
Yeah.
I tell you this, I used to be able to go into a freaking package store since I was 16 and walk out with whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the ironic part about this bar was it was owned by a policeman. A retired policeman, but, you know.
I got carded for cigarettes until I was 35.
Oh, because of the laws here now? Well, if I actually go to the tobacco shop, I don't get carded. I go to the liquor store, they got to card me.
Yep.
You know how hard it is to get my license out with these fingers?
Our tobacco shops, most of them card everybody. And the ones that don't card anybody or don't card everybody, they don't card anybody, and they get busted and shut down on a regular basis.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, it's obvious I'm not underage. And I'm not an narc. And they know that. I've been there so many times to other places. But I was new up to the liquor store, you know. Because the tobacco shop was shut down, but apparently liquor stores are a necessity.
Uh-huh.
So I had to go there and get tobacco. I only knew about that because the guy at Dollar General told me.
Well, okay, guys, I dropped the link. You might have to put the HTTPS : / in front of that to make it work. I don't know. But that's for Cyndy Lopez. She's having brain surgery at the end of the month for the third time.
What, like that, Susan?
What? Yeah, like that. See, like the professional Captain Jerk there. He's got it right.
I copied that from Lisa.
Well, I can't from chat for some reason. It won't let me copy. I don't know. I'm having Tardo issues on my laptop, but yeah, just, you know, if you guys want to help out, I would really appreciate it. She just, brain surgery is expensive, and this will be her third one in a matter of months. So, anything you guys can throw in, even if it's $1, that would be absolutely fantastic. Oh, thank you. Something I can actually copy. Copy link address. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it.
The board the guy is giving me is an edge around the whole thing. It doesn't have legs, though. Because he had to install the board for the train. The old man down the street is giving me. He had it with him and his brother. He's older than me. Him and his brother had it when they were kids. I better not be rotten. Yeah.
Right on.
It could be really brittle.
Rotten plywood can be pretty nasty.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure he wouldn't give it to me if it was rotten. It wouldn't be in his basement still, you know. He's kept good care of it.
Don, I'm not sure what is, but do you want to come up? Or is he like babbling away on some other channel and you can't?
Who, huh?
Talking to Donna.
Oh.
Yeah.
Asking if you wanted to come up.
Oh. But yeah. I don't know if I should take my layout down now to make room and twist things around here, and then he'll never bring it then, and I have to put it back up. But
I've had experience that far too often. Wait until you've got it in your hot little hands.
Okay.
And then, because otherwise you're going to take it down and it's going to be 6 months and you'll be like, shit, I haven't been able to do anything with my train. And I don't have what was going to be coming to, whatever, to be in its place. So.
Yeah. Well, his wife wants him to get rid of it, so it'll probably be here tomorrow.
Well, then he's going to fight all the more to keep it.
I don't know. He said out of his own mouth, he's going to have it.
Well, Donna, tell him to get his ass over here. I'm kidding.
I know. He's a good guy.
Right on.
I mean, except when he pats me on the back, he doesn't realize. He keeps forgetting. Slaps you on the back like normally do with regular people, and almost puts you on the ground.
Oh, it's taken Ken years to figure out that for me, him just putting his hand on my shoulder feels like he's clamping down and squeezing as hard as he can.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. I just cannot handle being touched.
Yeah. Well, you remember when you said you have all 18 points? I've invented new ones. Okay? I have all 18 plus some more.
I have pressure points I didn't even know existed. And Ken has finally figured out that if he takes the back of his hand and strokes my arm, I can handle that.
I found out too that as a chiropractor, I realized this. But when you're laying down, your sensitivity points are much more apparent.
Yep.
But yet, the medical doctors are pushing on you when you're sitting up.
Yep.
I told my doctor that. She goes, well, lay down, let's see. Like, I about went to the ceiling a couple times.
The exact opposite is true for me.
Really?
Yeah. I went and got a massage one time.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, it helped me big time. This is back before I got really bad.
Oh, yeah.
And my psychiatrist actually we had a health group, and they were shutting that down. So what was left of the money they gave everybody, and she thought maybe that would help me. So I got to use it. But
I used to do acupuncture when I lived in Seattle, and I had an acupuncturist. You think of an acupuncturist as a little Chinese guy? No, this guy was a white hippie from Ballard, Washington, and he was he was the first time I got full body acupuncture from him. I bawled like a baby and felt better than I had in years when I was done. It was amazing. I can't handle massage. I've tried it. And somebody set me up for a Swedish massage. They can go fuck themselves.
Well, I had her do. Sorry, had her do me a couple times. Anyway, I went there a couple times. And
what kind of massage is this, Mike?
yeah, it's not the Chinese massage parlor up the street here. It's the cops busted, There was actually one on Milton Avenue, but anyway.
Happy dog massages. So.
Yeah, happy endings for everybody. I lost my train of thought now. Oh yeah, she had a couple of massages, and then just, do you want me to do your legs this time? It's like, yeah, okay. And guess what happened 2 days later? A blood clot.
What the hell?
It had nothing to do with, my doctor said it had nothing to do with the massage.
Wow.
It was when I got the double lung clot.
Oh, yeah.
That was some crazy times, man.
Had yourself a little old embolism?
A double embolism. I'm surprised I'm still alive. I don't think my doctor thought I was going to live,
Yeah, a friend of mine had that happen to him when he was like, I don't know, 30-something, 35, I think. 37, maybe? Yeah, he was very young. But then again, he had been a 500-pound dude for a long time.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah,
when he lost a shitload of weight, as he was losing a shitload of weight, he had a blood clot break up in his leg, and he had himself an embolism. That's for sure.
I had one up here in my upper leg, and then I had one in my lower leg, and I had I don't know if it's in that order, but I had a lower and an upper and then a double lung clot.
Wow.
And when I had the heart, not the heart one, but the lung one, I was actually on blood thinners.
Dang.
Already. Coumadin.
Wow.
Yeah, Coumadin's pretty popular.
Yeah. Well, I'm on Xarelto now. Because
Geraldo? Like Geraldo Rivera?
Xarelto.
XARRELTO or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Xareldo Rivera. That's the guy that did Al Capone's vaults back in the day.
Yeah. Cheech Chong. Horrendo Revolver.
I loved it when they opened up that gangster's vault and there was nothing in it but a freaking empty glass bottle. I laughed my ass off for 2 days over that.
Yep. I sure did. I was like, it was such a build up to it, and it's just like, yeah, it's all filler.
That was watching somebody's failing career just go flush down the fucking toilet right then and there.
Hey man, he had a freaking successful freaking talk show after that, though.
Oh, cool.
He did. He had a successful talk show after that, and he actually still does a lot of commentary and stuff like that. You know, people still value his opinion, at least in some circles.
Yep.
Oh, is that when he was looking for Al Capone's treasure or something?
Yep, Al Capone's.
Yeah.
The second they opened that door, I was still living at home, and I was laughing my ass off. My parents were like, "What are you laughing at?" All they see on TV is this, big giant door open with a glass bottle on the floor. And I'm like, you haven't been watching the last 2 hours of this.
It's a big hype into nothing,
These freaking heavy machines breaking down walls and scooping out filler and breaking down more walls and scooping out more filler, and finally to get to the end, nothing.
Yep.
It would have been like if Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull, if he would have got there and just a bunch of broken glass,
Yep. And the Crystal Skull was a cool movie, though.
Yeah, it was. Oh, the ending just blew my mind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, awesome.
I like that. I gotta find my sketchbook because I drew a
I
skull
have
years ago. I
6.
want to show it to you.
I have 6 clear glass shot glasses that are all skull shaped.
Nice.
And yes, they are from Crystal Head Vodka. One of them is from one set, and the other 5 are from a different set. There's actually 2 different sets that are floating around out there.
Oh
The
wow.
first generation set is one color glass, and the other set is a different color. And if you put them on the counter next to each other in any kind of light, you can clearly see that that one is slightly different color than those other 5.
Yeah.
Damn it! I thought they were all the same. They're not.
Yeah,
I would love to have a skull from just like the ones in Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. I would love to have one of those. That would be so awesome.
I'm sure you could find a replica somewhere.
Well, I'm sure it's probably $300 though.
No, I'm sure somebody. Well, you never know.
You
As long
know,
as you ain't looking for
I
a
do
real.
pour plastic skulls.
Yeah.
Well, you know the one I'm talking about?
The alien one?
Uh-huh.
I'll see what I can do. I'll let you know. I'll see what I can do. That one might cost a little bit.
That's okay. I'm willing to pay a little bit. I know it's worth the money and the time, so.
It might cost a little bit. I'm just saying.
I got like hooked on aliens when I was a kid because remember when you used to have In Search of Ancient Aliens or some shit show.
Hey, seeing Sigourney Weaver in her underwear, that's the best.
Oh, I love that. Alien. Yeah.
My goodness. Oh, my goodness.
I like her. And I didn't realize she was in Ghostbusters until I saw something on YouTube. Like, what? And then I watched it again. It's like, yeah, that's her.
You never saw Ghostbusters?
Well, I saw it, but I didn't realize it was her.
Yeah, it's her. Completely different circumstance, but yeah.
Yeah. But after I saw it again, after seeing the video on YouTube here, I'm like,
yeah, you wouldn't figure
yeah.
that freaking a girl like Gina Davis would be in a movie called Earth Girls Are Easy.
Oh, right?
I saw it too. Jim Carrey was in that too or something?
That was Jeff Goldblum. And that wasn't the only time that the two of them did movies together. They also did The Fly.
Yep.
You know, Gina Davis, you said?
Oh, yeah.
Gina Davis.
Oh,
I could
yeah.
have shot Archie with that woman. If we hadn't gone to the trailer to fish, I could have went to the club because she was friends with one of our female out there at the club that was once the president of her club. She was a champion archer. I used to shoot with her all the time, and she came to the club. I could have shot archery with her.
Wow.
I had a big crush on her.
Yeah, Gina Davis. And then she did she did Beetlejuice. That was just ridiculous.
Who's in that?
Gina Davis was the freaking she was the other homeowner. She was the wife.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I don't remember her character name in that because, you know, it just anywhere that Alec Baldwin is, I try to forget him.
That are dicks, you know.
Well, and in the movie Beetlejuice, you didn't really hear her name more than once or twice.
Yeah.
Because they got killed at the beginning of the movie, and then they were ghosts after that, and they weren't really the main characters. They were just, you know, part of the storyline. So.
Yeah, it was a good movie though. Regardless. Currently can't figure out why I watch movies over and over and over. Because every time I see them, I notice something different.
Well, you watch movies over and over and over, especially when they have Michael Keaton in them.
Right?
Yeah, you say more.
That's always a good bet.
Michael Keaton was the best Batman, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, there's no doubt about that. Him and Adam West. Oh,
Yeah, well, yeah, Adam West was the original, but
Man, when he had the shark dangling from his leg in the pilot movie,
oh
that
man.
cracked me up. Like, wow. I love that series though. Remember Dark? Anybody old enough to remember Dark Shadows?
uh-uh.
No, it was a
Maybe.
vampire movie from when I was a kid. It's a long time ago.
Oh. I'm not into
Barnabas Collins.
1930s. Hey, I'm not into 1930s drama. I'm sorry. I'm
That's
kidding.
before your
I'm
time
kidding,
too.
Mike.
I know. 1930. I've been watching some of them old movies on not AMD. Turner classic movies. Other ones I can't follow. But on like Friday nights, they got like the weirdo movies late at night.
Like Squirm.
They're real old ones. They're all weird movies. Though.
I think Squirm was from like 1980, 81.
Like B movies and shit. They're some of the worst shit, but yeah, they're pretty good though.
Well, like Creature and Terror Vision. And
the lady that's actually in charge of that one, she goes, "Yeah, it's like the shit you come home from the bar drunk or whatever, and in the middle of the night and watch the only thing that was on TV when they were growing up, And
You
yeah,
think so?
I think not, mister. I love that thing. If I had one of them, I would drive Caroline crazy. She'd probably kill me in my sleep. She would.
Whatever, running out of battery. The hell?
Oh Lord have mercy on our souls.
What's really awesome?
Your arm.
What's awesome is when Anthony laughs, and that thing imitates him, and it makes him laugh more.
Yeah.
And his laugh gets higher in pitch, and this thing keeps imitating him. It's like a little chain reaction back and forth. It's really funny.
Oh, you know what? You know what she calls me now when I stomp up the stairs? My new nickname is Herman Munster.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
Okay, guys, I got to do my pitch here. Captain Jerk, if you would please drop the link since you have it quite handy, it seems.
Okay.
As it is my birthday link for anybody that has just come in, it's my birthday week, not link. I'm drinking homemade apple wine. It's kind of affecting my vocabulary. I'm asking that if you wish to, throw me a gift, throw it Cindy's way. Give Cyndy Lopez a little love on PayPal. She's having her 3rd brain surgery at the end of the month, and that's in like a matter of months. So that's way expensive. 2 neurosurgeons right there is literally hundreds of thousands of dollars. So anything we can send her way, it might just help pay her electric bill or something, but anything we can do to ease her burden would be fantastic. It would be the best gift you can give me. So, I'm just throwing that out there, that for my birthday week, I'm doing a stream every day, and I'm just going to keep throwing this link out here and trying to raise a little bit more money for Cyndy. So anything you can do would be fantastic.
Speaking of
and I don't have a super chat button like Ken does, but if you let me know, I will certainly shout you out.
I've been married twice. My first wife was diagnosed with what they thought was MS, right? So they gave her all these MS meds for years and years and years. Guess what was really wrong? Brain tumors.
Oh, shit.
So now she's kind of makes sense now because she don't even know why she left me. Still.
Wow.
But yeah.
That's insane.
Junior's actual mother, Carolyn raised him, but it is what it is.
So the brain tumor affected like her personality or her cognitive abilities?
Apparently.
Wow.
Well, they got rid of the brain tumor now. They misdiagnosed it.
Yep.
So,
Wow, that's a trip.
yeah. Well, and also she should get new hips because the meds ruined her fucking bones.
Wow.
Apparently, if you give them meds to people that are healthy, they'll do stuff.
Well, yeah.
Yep.
Even psychological medications, you give them to people that don't freaking need them, and it's gonna mess them up real good. I know personally.
I was given gabapentin for about 6 years, and I kept telling them it's not helping me. It's not doing anything. It's not reducing my pain. It's not doing shit. And they kept upping my dose. All I ended up with was rotten teeth. And now because of COVID, I can't even go get my teeth worked on.
Me neither.
So
you know what I would have spent my actual stem check on if it wasn't for, I was thinking about going out and getting dental implants.
Yep.
You'd be getting a loan to do it, even.
Yep.
To do it, I'd like to have some teeth again, My bottom teeth need to come out too, but they're not rotting right off. Top ones are all busted off because probably gabapentin and other meds that I've been on, and gingivitis and whatnot,
Yep.
And,
Gingivitis? Damn redheads ruin everything.
Yeah, I know. I got a thing for redheads now.
I had 6 appointments set up to get like some really hardcore cleaning done before they did my other root canal. And all of them were canceled because of COVID.
Yeah.
I finally got up the balls to go to the dentist after 20 years. And I get one appointment with a deep cleaning in where they have to like numb your gums and they go like, I didn't want to think about it. I put my headphones in and go la, 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 la the whole time they're doing it so I can't hear them scraping.
Yeah. A deep cleaning really, it kind of sucks.
But it needed to be done. And I had actually gotten the balls up to actually face my fear and go to the dentist. And then COVID happens. Boom, done. I can't go into the dentist anymore.
How many years? The one dentist, he's like kind of a money grubber. Up here is before when he actually had insurance. We went to him. He goes, you know that gum disease can cause the heart problems.
Yep.
You know how many years I wanted to go up and just slap him, tell me he's dead wrong, and then I had a heart attack. It was nothing to do with my teeth, though.
Yep.
I suppose
Donna,
it's possible, but I make
Donna, the oxycodone is probably not causing the ulcer you have now unless you never got treated for it. 90% of ulcers are actually caused by a bacteria that is literally, you can go get over-the-counter Prilosec. I don't remember what the generic name is. Look it up because they sell the generic over-the-counter now.
Zolpidem tartrate.
I have a bottle of it.
Zolpidem tartrate. You like my Indian accent?
But you can get over-the-counter Prilosec. Look it up on Google. Find out what the over-the-counter name is. Go get some of that shit. Take it for 14 days. And I bet the ulcer will be 90% better. You might have to take a second course of it. If you have to take it more than twice, go to your doctor and say, hey, I've done this home treatment and I'm still having pain. But if you've actually got a real ulcer in there, you need to get treated because that can lead to other issues, including cancer.
I'm sorry. Zolpidem tartrate is actually Ambien.
Yeah. That's why I kind of went, what? No, that's not it.
I think I have a regular prescription.
I've got it
here.
in the other room. I just don't remember what it is.
No.
What my
Zolpidem is
Omeprazole.
actually Ambien. Sorry.
omeprazole, right, Mike? Is that what you said? Omeprazole. Yes, Donna, get omeprazole over the counter. They actually, the one that I get when I run out and the pharmacy doesn't have it, it like you swallow it and you get this kind of weird mint feeling in your mouth and down your throat, and it kind of soothes your stomach. So, and you could actually get dissolvable omeprazole, which is even better. So,
I had it because I had reflux.
yeah.
But I fixed that on my own because I don't sleep in a bed anymore.
Oh, yep. If you sleep up at about a 30-degree angle, it will take care of reflux.
Yeah.
I don't have any reflux myself because I sleep in a chair.
Yep. Well, when my daughter was a preemie, I mean, when she was born, she was a preemie by 3 months. And after we brought her home, she started power puking. And it was amazing to see that much come out of a 4-pound baby. And took her back into the doctor immediately. And they're like, oh, she's got reflux. And we put her on a foam wedge. We had like a little sling that she slept in on this foam wedge for a year for like at 30 degrees. And as long as she slept on that, it was no problem. Donna, the Zofran stops the nausea, but if you actually have that much acid buildup in your system, you need to throw it up because the Prilosec will stop the acid buildup, but will also give the proper, it will kill the bacteria in your stomach that's causing the ulcer, which is basically a hole in your stomach. So you actually need to go to your doctor, say, hey, I've been taking Zofran that I got from a friend, but I need to treat whatever's wrong in my stomach. They'll probably do some tests and find out. They'll probably scope you to find out if there's an actual ulcer and find out how to treat you properly. But you definitely need to get those treated. As long as I've been helping you with the Zofran, it's time for you to get a doctor's opinion. Most definitely.
I wonder if they'll actually use that.
I sent you a link. Do you want to come
I
up?
wonder if they do that. I wonder if they'll actually use one of those medical freaking things where it's got all the freaking ultraviolet lights on the outside to kill the bacteria as it goes down into your gullet.
I don't know. They didn't with me, and I've had 2 scopes. I don't know.
It's a new piece of technology.
My one semi-mechanic friend, he was a big-time alcoholic for a long time, but he got an ulcer, right? And he was at his best friend, like basically the captain of the police force, one of his best friends, at his retirement party, and he had an ulcer breach a artery in his stomach, and he almost died.
Yep.
He lived. You know?
That's exactly why I'm telling Donna, and I'm glad you said that because that's exactly why I'm telling Donna. If she thinks she's got an ulcer like that, she needs to get it checked out. Needs to have her doctor take it seriously. Donna, that's a really far-flung possibility. But generally, if it's something in your stomach, it's not going to be yeast because the acid in your stomach will kill the yeast. It's probably an ulcer from or a problem from either alcohol, possibly an actual ulcer. You may just have excess acid that causes a lot of heartburn, and then you get sick from it.
And then in that case...
Yeah, I mean, but, like when I got to the point where I was literally eating 8 to 10 antacids a day, I was like, I got to go to the doctor for this. It was just too much. So, and I'm actually, I'm on omeprazole once a day, and it's 40 milligrams, and it takes care of it. And yes, I know there's all sorts of, I know there's lawsuits with Zantac and omeprazole and all that stuff, and
got to do what you got to do.
Well, yeah, I mean, I realize in 20 years I may find out I've got failing kidneys. But what am I supposed to do? Live for 20 years puking every day because my stomach is fucked up?
That can give you throat cancer.
Exactly.
One of my fibro people, who is like the admin for the fiber group I used to belong to.
Well, it could also
quite
cause
wealthy,
GERD.
but you know what she ended up with? Throat cancer.
Yep.
Because of the
Throwing up every day like that could also cause what do you call it? GERD and fetishism.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, GERD and reflux kind of go along together.
I'm aware.
Gastrointestinal reflux disease. That's
Yeah,
a
I know.
GERD.
My friend that used to freaking like sleep on my floor back here. He was living with us for a little while, and he has GERD, and he had to freaking like he didn't like to freaking like lay directly flat. And I'm like, well, freaking like I can throw you a bunch of pillows and blankets and all kinds of things to elevate yourself. And he's like, okay, cool. And he did a little bit, but a lot of the time he just ended up freaking like laying on his freaking side again. And I'm like,
Yep.
you're gonna freaking. He's like, as long as I don't sleep on my left side, I'm like, oh, okay. Because if he slept on his left side, there's no hesitation. It just
Yeah.
Yep.
it'll come
I
out.
noticed one side I was a little bit more prone to the other,
Yep.
Yeah, left side because of the way the body is shaped. If you sleep on your
Overeating
right
was a
side,
big
your
key,
food will
too.
stay in your stomach.
Overeating was a big key too. Because even in the chair, if I ate too much pizza one night, right?
Cyndy.
Okay. Hi, Cyndy. And woke up in the middle of the night with the fountain of pizza coming out of my mouth. I'm like, God damn it! And then I was like, yelling. I'm like covered in my covers, I had my. I'm like, help me, help me. I didn't know what to do. And she comes out to me, oh, shit, man. I go, just go to the cupboard and get one of them plastic moose head glasses and let me scoop it up. I was scooping up. It was like horrible. I'm sorry. But
Donna, you may have lupus just from some of your symptoms, but I don't think lupus is the cause of your stomach issues. I think
it's never lupus.
It may be a big combination of things: stress, the way you eat, fried foods, alcohol. I mean, when I dropped fried foods and alcohol, my stomach got way better just on its own, but not enough for me to not take medication. So,
like the lady that used to live next door to us years ago, she actually had lupus. And then she got a different doctor, and he goes, I don't think you have lupus. Guess what? She had lupus. He took her off all the medicine, and she died.
wow.
Yeah.
My friend's sister has lupus. They tested her and tested her and tested her every which way from Sunday, and they finally determined that yes, she has lupus.
Yep.
This lady,
I don't have
lupus.
I don't have lupus, but I have a disease I have a dysfunction that's very similar to lupus. It's called psoriatic arthritis.
Okay. Yep.
It isn't autoimmune.
Yep.
Like this lady was old enough. I mean, I forget when she died, but it was a long time ago. But she was actually, them softball ladies, professional softball ladies, when it first started. She was in that.
Wow.
I would have liked to know her when she was younger.
Yep.
I used to actually, my wife had a bank team. They had a softball team. And I used to go and not really actually coach them, but I just was there throwing balls and hitting balls to them,
Yep.
It was kind of fun. But we had this one lady, one girl on that team. She could wallop that ball better than any man I ever seen.
Mm-hmm. I've been tested for lupus 4 times. I've been tested for antiphospholipid antibody syndrome. Those are the only 2 I can actually remember the names of what they were testing me for. I've been tested for so much crap, and they've never been able to figure out exactly what all my symptoms together mean. So they just
call mine?
symptoms.
I think all my diseases are all tied together somehow. You know what it's called? Mike McEwen's disease. You know, nobody can figure it out, but I think they're all tied together.
Yep.
And
Oh
it could
no, I
be
know.
they have
I
my
know.
fingers and stuff in like lacquer thinner most of the 90s because I worked in a body shop. We didn't give a
Yep.
shit.
I adore you too,
We're
Cyndy.
in
You know what?
California.
You know what it's called, Mike? It's called shit happens-itis.
Yeah, pretty much right.
With
Yep.
According
with
to
a
California, everything
with
causes
a
cancer.
with a little side diagnosis of suck it uposis.
Yeah. Oh, I forget the saying that brought to mind, but
I belong to a group on Facebook called Thanks, I'm Cured Now. And it's basically where people just go in and bitch about all the stupid things that people tell them that are supposed to make them all better. And, you know, you'd be amazed at how many people tell me to eat fruit and my fibromyalgia will go away. I'm like, really, fuck you, I eat fruit all the time.
if that was the key, I'd be already cured.
Exactly.
To eat what?
Fruit.
Fruit. I'm a fruit freak.
I've had people tell me to drink apple cider vinegar once a day, and it will cure my fibromyalgia. I'm like,
Yeah,
really?
that's nothing for your freaking ulcers.
That's what you do to get THC out of your system for a drug test.
I told my my lovely girlfriend's lovely sister to use apple cider vinegar every day, and it would help her with a certain condition that she has with her hands drying out real bad. So she takes the apple cider vinegar and she puts it on her hands, and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm never doing that again. It's burning like crazy." I'm like, "Sweetness, you're supposed to drink it." She's like, "Oh no, I will never do that." I'm like,
oh, speaking of that, vinegar, you know, when you have the reflux, you get that acid in the back of your throat. You can't shake it no matter what you do.
Yep.
You keep gagging on it. Pickle juice. Just drink some pickle juice. It goes right the hell away. It's full of salt.
Really?
Vinegar will work too.
I love
if you
pickle
like
juice.
pickles, you gotta like pickles.
I make pickles.
Yeah, I love pickle juice. I used to drink it just out of hell because I liked it. You know, but it's full of salt. But
I don't make mine with salt. I try to with less salt. I make it with less salt. You know, I try to save people a freaking
like Milwaukee's best pickle juice. Okay.
Try to save people the water problems. You know.
But yeah, it saved me because you know how that is. You've had reflux. You know, you gagging on that acid in the back of your coat your tonsils and whatnot.
Love you, Cyndy. Mwah.
Hey, Cyndy.
Jalapeno juice? What the fuck?
Jalapeno juice is actually it depends on what kind it is. If it's the canned stuff, you might want to
pickle juice will help your heartburn too. I have had the reflux. It starts with heartburn, and the next thing you know, you're in the bathroom.
Yep.
But I put two and two together. I saw this stupid thing on TV, the guy talking about this and that, and he said something about vinegar. I'm like, pickle juice. It just came into my head. I went and tried it, and it worked.
Wow.
But if you don't like pickles, don't do it.
Yeah, right? I wonder if bread and butter pickle juice would work.
No. Those aren't pickles.
Juice, the best.
Those aren't pickles. Those are candied cucumbers. Damn it!
Yeah. Oh, they're awesome.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that they taste. I'm not remarking on the taste. I'm just saying that's not a pickle.
You make tartar sauce. You're supposed to put like ground up pickles in it.
In the state of Connecticut, this is a very old law. It's called a blue code. If in the state of Connecticut, a cucumber is not a pickle unless it can bounce off the table at least 6 inches into the air.
The hell.
What the hell?
You have to label your product something other than pickle. You can label them pickled cucumbers, but you can't just
Okay.
label them pickles
Unless they bounce.
they
Wow.
can bounce 6 inches off the table.
That's funny. Quality control.
So in the
Another
state
one.
of Connecticut, if your product says pickle on the container, it has to be something that can bounce off the table 6 inches. Otherwise, it has to say pickled cucumbers.
Wow.
Another gross thing that's on TV is the whole. I saw many shows on it. People that drink urine to cure all their maladies.
Oh,
No.
what the fuck? That's disgusting.
No, I'd rather die. Okay.
Donna, I want to
Right.
see that. You got to film it and put it up on your page. Donna's going to bounce pickles.
Yeah, go get a pickle and bounce it right off my forehead. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll stop with the gross shit now, okay? But yeah, oh man, I saw it on TV, and there was a whole special on it. And I don't know what channel it was now, but it's been a long time. But it's a Mideast thing, apparently, or wherever country this was at. And they had a real doctor on there saying that. I'm like, what the hell? You're fired,
Wow.
mister. I wouldn't. I would rather die, literally.
I've
That was the cure for cancer thing, okay?
What?
Give me
What's
hell,
what's the
take
matter?
it.
What's the matter, Mike? You're not a piss mop?
No.
I've
Hell
seen
no.
survival shows.
I
Where
grew
they-
up when that guy pissed on my leg that one time.
I've seen survival shows where they've like sun distilled urine and drank it, but it's pretty funny watching them gag it down because no matter how you fucking do it, it still tastes like piss.
Yeah.
No matter how
Yeah,
much
they're
it's
supposed
in the sun.
You're actually supposed to freaking boil it and then strain it through charcoal and then
Yep.
boil it again.
Yep.
Well, apparently, your morning pee is sterile. I don't believe a minute of that.
Yeah,
I
I
was always
want to
told
see you
that morning
piss on
pee
one of your. I want to see you piss on one of your cuts for your morning pee.
Yeah.
I was always told that your morning pee was the best one to get a pregnancy test result from.
Yeah, that too.
I'll make sure I do that if I forget my pill.
Hey, I'm growing boobs. Yeah. Damn hormone shots, Oh, man. I got to go get into this month. I can get another one. I wonder how long I'll have to have them.
I don't know.
I'm going to start wearing lipstick pretty soon.
Put
Well,
the
you
lipstick
think all
on
the
and get on a Kona.
You'd
Huh?
think all those hormones would make your hair grow a little faster there, Mike.
They gave me, what's that one, steroid they give you? It's not good to take long term.
Prednisone?
Yeah. That was one of my medicines.
Hey, how do you make a
medicine I didn't
hormone?
take much. That.
Shannon or Vaseline?
Tell her you're not going to pay her.
Oh, shit, that was even better than mine.
Jalapeno juice. Jalapeno juice will cure hemorrhoids, I'll tell you that right now. It'll burn
Oh
them
my
suckers
goodness.
off.
Huh?
Jalapeno juice. Burn them
I
hemorrhoids.
use hell, young feller. I use jalapeno juice to burn off my polyps.
Yeah. I like hot stuff. Just give me some more. Don't put it in your butt, though. Let it come out the natural way.
I told my friend today that I was going to have to, because I got to take Spike to the groomer on Thursday, and I was going to be taking him out in the yard, and I thought I was typing, and I was going to be putting the leash on him. Instead, I typed I was going to be putting the leash in him, and she comes back with, well, that's one way to leash train him.
Oh, we used to have this rat terrier. He was like the little guy, about 9-10 pounds. The little rat terrier we had. We had two of them. Came from the same breeder. Got them separately from different litters. Bullwinkle was big. Rocky was really small. And somehow or another, he swallowed a 12-inch starter rope.
Jesus.
And imagine it got all the way through him somehow. How the hell did he gag that down and no one noticed?
Just imagine putting on a sock.
What?
Just imagine instead of, okay, when you put on your sock, your foot doesn't move, the sock does.
Yeah. Okay.
So it got all the way through him. Just imagine putting on a sock.
Yeah. But, it can get entangled. I've heard of dogs eating pantyhose and it gets entangled in them and stuff,
Yep.
But, yeah. And then we're outside and she's like, what the hell's coming out of that? And then she grabs a leaf and starts pulling on it. I go, no, don't pull on it. So she yanks it. I went, yep! You asshole! Why'd you do that? You could have killed me.
What do you do when your dog eats mint-flavored dental floss?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I don't know. Call the vet?
How do you know it's mint flavored? That's all I want to know.
Because it's green.
Okay. Makes sense. Comes out brown, though.
No, it comes out green.
Did it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Every time.
Green? Because it was waxed?
What the fuck?
I've seen my friend's dog. I believe that was. No, it wasn't. It wasn't Metallica. It was the other dog. Anyway, there was two dogs. One was named Metallica, and one was named something else. And they were like from the same neighborhood. Anyway, there was this dog that ate mint flavored dental floss at the garbage, and he did it more than once. So the person that owned the dog had to freaking follow him around the freaking yard when he was shitting with a pair of scissors. Just like
yeah, it'd be like, what brings to mind when you're talking about following him around the yard? Cheech and Chong. My Labrador ate my stash.
Me was fucking dog shit, man.
Yeah, man, we got some Labrador, man. Oh man, it tastes like shit, man. Oh, one of my friends just, people say this tastes like shit. My friend would say, I don't know, I've never tasted shit.
Yep.
I say that to people now, and they stick them on for a minute, and they shake their head and walk away. I've never tasted shit either.
My goodness.
Why the hell? I never understood. When I was a kid, everybody's like, get that shit and grin off your face. It's like, what are you talking about? Who grins after they eat shit anyway?
Well,
I
guys,
was trying not to laugh at them, is what was happening.
I'm going to do one more plug here, and then I think I'm going to shut her down. I'm getting really tired. For anybody that's come in recently, it's my birthday week, and I'm just asking if you feel like throwing me a little something for my birthday. Throw it Cyndy Lopez's way. She's going to be having her third brain surgery in just a matter of months at the end of the month here. And if you can just throw her a couple bucks, anything would help. That's really expensive, like way more than any of us can probably even think about. So, a gift to one of our family members is the best gift you can give to me. So if Captain Jerk can throw that in the chat, you probably already have it. I'm just not seeing it on the StreamYards. But yeah, so that's kind of the why I'm doing these every day. I just want to, you know,
You're
try
a
to,
good lady.
try to send people Cyndy's way and support her. So, but anyway, guys, thanks for being here. Thanks to everybody in chat. Love you, Cyndy.
Love you, Cindy. Have a good night, everybody.
I will see you guys all tomorrow.
Later, Susan.
Bye.
Later, Mike.
Bye bye.